It's time again to go beyond the Buckeye Review headlines. If you're on the job hunt, this month's edition has plenty of inspiration for you. Editor-in-Chief Dontaira Terrell is back with us on set this time to preview the latest content featured in the Buckeye Review. Great to have you here.
I am so excited to be back in studio with you.
This is exciting. Spring's here. It's the big month.
Absolutely.
The turnaround from winter, and you've got lots of content. First up, Blake Walker Richardson. She wrote an op-ed about how she successfully made a career transition from the entertainment world to Web3. So what's Web3 and how did she do this where she changed directions?
Yes, I'm so glad you asked what Web3 was because I had to actually educate myself. So Web3 is the next evolution of the internet, and it is going to be technology controlled by users. And pretty much they're disrupting the traditional business landscape, if you will. And also it's the internet built on blockchain technology. Now she went from entertainment to now being the chief legal counsel and leading the legal counsel for these multi-billion, million-dollar tech companies. So when it comes to women and pivoting their careers, adaptability is key, she says. And I feel like you and I both know adaptability in terms of our profession, career, whether we're talking about health, politics.
You have to.
Absolutely. Right. So she said that's one of the main key components in terms of pivoting your career. Also, the 5 key tips are leverage your transferable skills, build confidence through your small wins. You know, oftentimes we focus on the big picture, but use those small wins as stepping stones. She also says continuous learning, whether that's through mentorship, formal education, or online courses. Also stay resilient. With every career, there's always setbacks, there's always disappointments, but you know, just stay the course and stay encouraged. And then lastly, network. The power of networking matter. You know, relationships, huge career deal breaker or maker.
For sure. It's a lot of who you know, but also, like you said, celebrating those small wins. Because I feel like I'm even victim of it. I think, oh, no one's going to care. I'm not going to post that or whatever. But those small wins do build up to a big victory.
Absolutely.
In some ways, shape or form.
And you need that confidence. You know, I think it also goes into your support system as well, which is why mentorship is important too. All
right. Well, I like her points. So let's move on to March. It's also this edition featuring how the hidden epidemic of violence. It focuses on nurses. It affects healthcare. So, you know, we always look at different angles of the opioid epidemic here when we're reporting, but we don't often think about the folks that help the people that come in. So tell us what you've reported on here.
Well, yes, absolutely. Well, first off, I just want to say this topic is near and dear to my heart. My mom was a nurse. So bedside manner, I grew up learning just everything about like the healthcare landscape, and also have a lot of family and friends who are in that nursing field and the healthcare field. But I want to start off by a quote that the author, who is the assistant professor of nursing at Boise State University, he started off with a quote that said, "Violence is just part of the job. Every nurse and healthcare worker experiences it at some point." So he encourages that if you have someone who's in that healthcare space or who is a nurse, give them a little encouragement because that'll go a long way.
Remember all the hard work that they put in alongside the doctors because they're unsung heroes in a lot of ways.
For sure, they're saving lives.
Yes, and you were also a guest speaker during this month's speaker series with the Youngstown Press Club. You and your sister joined and you shared a message. Just real quick, share that message and what you hope people that left that meeting took away with them.
Well, yes. Well, one of the messages, we wanted to inform the community of all of the great achievements that we've established throughout this year. We've purchased the newspaper exactly 1 year ago. I can't believe it. But you know, we've extended our digital footprint. We've increased our print subscription circulation. We are in 200 cities, over 200 cities across 29 states, ranging from Nevada to Illinois, Louisiana, New York, Mississippi, North Carolina, and we've reestablished our Buckeye Review Journalism Institute, which of course we'll talk more about.
Well, thank you, Dontaira. So great to have you here, and you can find all of the content that we just learned about on thebuckeyreview.com.